こんなところに。キーヤ、ここにいたのか。
ロイ
懐かしいな。覚えてるか、ここから一緒に逃げたこと。
忘れるわけないよ。だってキーヤの記憶はここから始まったんだよ。
だよな。ね
えロイド、キーヤはここにいたけどずっといた場所は違うんだよね。
ああ、やっぱり気になるか。自分がどういう生まれなのか。
なんだか最近少しずつ気になってきちゃって。ずっと昔に生まれたっていうのはロイドたちから聞いたけど、それがどういう意味なのか最近やっと分かった気がする。
そっか。
ロイドがいて、エリーがいて、ティオやランディやみんながいて、雫やリュウたちやマーブル先生も仲良くしてくれて、毎日楽しいのは本当だけど、たまにね、ほんのたまに一人ぼっちになった気がする。あの真っ黒な空洞に取り残されちゃったような。
キーヤ、
ごめんね、ごめんなさい。本当はこんなこと言うつもりなかったのに。
バカ、遠慮するなって。また言えなかったんだな。へこんでる俺たちに余計な心配をかけたくなくって。あのな、逆だよキーヤ。キーヤが頼ってくれたらそれだけで俺たちは元気になれる。負けてられるか、何クソってお腹の底から頑張れるんだ。だから遠慮なんてするな。俺は少なくとも俺だけはずっとキーヤのそばにいるから。
ありがとう。でもそんなこと言ってたらお嫁さんが来てくれないよ。こんなコブがついてたら出会いがなくなっちゃうかも。
あのな、どこで覚えたんだそんなの。で、ひょっとして図書館の本で読んだりしたのか。
それもあるけど、街でいろんな人と話してたらなんとなく。
勉強のしすぎもほどほどにな。いずれにせよ俺の結婚なんて相当先だよ。兄貴だって結婚しようとしてたのは。
ロイドのお兄、そっか、いなくなっちゃったんだよね。
ああ、でも昔の話さ。兄貴の年まであと7年。ちゃんと一人前になるまでは結婚なんて考えられないさ。というかそもそも相手がいないとダメだしな。
7年後ってことはキーヤいくつくらいになるの？
ああ、今が9歳くらいだから16歳くらい。今のティオより年上か。
それくらいの年になったらキーヤも結婚できる？
いや、いくらなんでも16で結婚は早すぎだろ。そりゃ確かに保護者が認めれば16から結婚できたはずだけど。でもダメ。俺は絶対に認めないからな。
そういう意味じゃないんだけど。でもそっか、心配することなんて何にもないんだよね。
ああ、さあそろそろテーマパークの方に行こう。ずっと楽しみにしてたんだろ。
あのね、雫にテーマパークがどんな場所か教えてって頼まれてるんだ。それで雫の目が治ったら一緒に遊びに行こうって。
そっか。よし、だったらなおさら目いっぱい楽しまなくちゃな。
So, als nächstes Port. Und dann Sidequests. Alicia, I was wondering where you were. Oh, hello, Kia. I didn't notice you there. What's got you so down, Alicia? I don't mean to pry, but if there's something on your mind... No, don't worry, it's nothing serious. It's just a little anxious thing about how overwhelming Crossbow's outside my little bubble in the entertainment district. The breeze here is lovely though. It's giving me the peace of mind I needed. I see. Well, we're always here to listen if you change your mind. Are you okay though, Alicia? I am, but thank you for asking. If you excuse me, I should probably go meet with Billy and the others. Don't worry, I won't wander off again. See you off the theme park later. Yeah, okay. What's the matter, Lloyd? It's nothing. We should be going to Kia. So... It's like some beach. Well, I can't glitch. Are we going to the theme park, Lloyd? Well, yeah, but I want to check around here first. Strangely quiet. The receptionist isn't here either. Where could she have gone? What's the meaning of this? I'm terribly sorry. Someone's yelling over there. Yeah, and they don't seem to happy either. I've been waiting so long to visit the beach, and what did I get out of it? Trauma. What's this beach management even doing? You can't apologize enough, ma'am. It's my fault. I should have been keeping a closer watch. Easy, babe. They already said they're sorry. Can't we just move on and forget this? We should thank the goddess you weren't actually hurt, you know. No, that is not good enough. Excuse me, what's going on here? Are you fighting? You're the guest. Miss Maribel had the beach reserved for this morning. I'm so sorry, I left the receptionist completely unattended. Don't worry about it, that's not why we're here. So is there some kind of problem? You better believe there's. Someone clearly tore my swimsuit clean off me when I was at the beach just now. Someone tore your swimsuit? This isn't the first time it's occurred. We've had a few cases like this since the beach opened. Fortunately, it never came up while you all had the beach reserved this morning. We've heard rumors before we came, but I figured it never happened to us. Us? I'm the one who had to go through the embarrassment of getting his swimsuit torn off in public. Me, your girlfriend. Don't just stand there and take this. Defend my honor. I'm trying. Whatever, you all work here. Shouldn't you be doing more to catch the culprit? I've got half a mind to sue you for negligence. Please, that won't be necessary. And honestly, catching them is going to be easier said than done. After all this time, still don't have the slightest clue of what the culprit looks like. I'm pretty worked up about this. Can't you do something to help them, Lloyd? What should we do? We're supposed to be meeting others from the park. Help! Would it be possible for you to tell me more details about the swimsuit case? As a member of the police, I can't overlook such a serious offense. I may be able to help you create a profile of the culprit if you don't mind my butting into this. You would do it for us, please. We'll take you all the aid you can give. See, there's a police officer here. I need to help too. That's good, right, babe? Just make sure you catch the pervert. And I know the hallway probably isn't the best place to talk about it. Let's move to the changing room. Good here, shall we? Good luck, Lloyd. Could you give me the full details of what happened at the time of the incidents? Gladly. My boyfriend and I were playing in the water at the beach. Normal stuff, tossing around our beach ball, swimming, things like that. After a while, I got thirsty and I left to buy something at the drink stand upstairs. Not long after I got there, I suddenly heard screaming coming from behind me. I ran back, my girlfriend was there, crouching her leg, trying to cover up. Then a nearby beachgoers started to gather and oh, it was just horrible. The lifeguard here was nice enough to bring me a towel at least. Thanks, I think I get the picture now. Wait, was it? Did you witness anything strange during the incident? Well, I was keeping watch over the lake at the time, but I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. The moment I heard the screams, I ran over. I didn't realize the swimsuit has been torn until I got there. I tried asking the other beachgoers if they knew what happened, but nobody caught who did it. Even I didn't see what they looked like, and I'm the victim. After my boyfriend left to buy drinks, I was casually strolling on the shore. As far as I knew, no one was around me. The second it happened, I went into a shock. My instinct took over and I crouched in the water to cover myself. Can't blame you, it's a perfectly natural response to have in that situation. What about the previous incidents? Were there any eyewitnesses in those cases? No, they were just like this one. They all happened on the shoreline, but no one saw the culprit. Each time the swimsuits looked as though they were cut by a sharp tool. So I believe there were no more than accidents. These incidents are too similar and the cut looks the same every time. No doubt we're dealing with the same culprit. But what's bizarre is that the beach has had different visitor stretches during each incident, so there's no suspicious overlap. After last time I was beginning to think it was just a fluke, but now it's happened again. Yeah, it's always too purposeful. Do you have any idea who could have done this, Lloyd? You shouldn't rush him, little lady. Police aren't superheroes. It's going to take more than a few vague stories to find a bad guy. That's alright, I already have a good idea of the offender's identity. Seriously, even though you haven't inspected a crime scene, that would be the next step under normal circumstances. In this case, however, I don't think it will yield us any more evidence. Since our crime scene was the lake shore itself, anything incriminating has likely been washed away by now. Good point. But you said you already have an idea who the culprit is. How can it be? Simply, I was able to piece together a criminal profile based on the patterns and the stories you gave me. Yeah, you're so cool when you're all detective mode, Lloyd. Well, if you're so confident, then tell me this. Who was it? Who was the degenerate that tore my swimsuit? There are no eyewitnesses and each crime has occurred at the edge of the water. Plus, the swimsuits are always torn by some kind of sharp edge. After taking all into consideration, the culprit is most likely the victim's boyfriend, lifeguard, someone else entirely. Give you a bonus TP. After evaluating everyone's statements, I don't think the perpetrators in this room are among the other beachgoers. In my opinion, a culprit is something else that's been lurking on the beach. I suspect we're dealing with a monster. A monster? Like, literally? Are you telling me a wild monster was the one that tore my girlfriend's swimsuit? You can't be serious. Who would ever buy a crazy story like that? Where's the evidence? Show me the proof. Yeah, well, let's go over. I'll let you do. From the top. First, there's the torn swimsuit itself. The tears are natural and it was done by something with sharp edge, right? Yes, there's been a case in each of the incidents so far. That begs the question, is it possible for somebody to take a sharp object with them to the beach? No, or rather, it would be difficult. We strongly advise against that at the reception counter to perform thorough checks. And for security reasons, we have portable metal detectors to make sure people aren't concealing anything dangerous. I don't see any way the culprit could have brought something sharp from outside. Oh. Exactly, that's because the culprit never had to bring a sharp-edged tool with them in the first place. Not when the body itself is equipped with something sharp enough to rip a swimsuit. Like claws or teeth, for example. So that's enough to say the culprit is definitely a monster. No, that alone is just enough for a working theory, and a very unorthodox one at that. However, when combined with the other events of the case, it starts to gain a lot more credibility. But about other elements. This incident follows a pattern with the ones that came before it, right? No eyewitnesses, identical methods, and each time the crime happened on the shoreline. The similarities are too stark, chances are high that we are dealing with a repeat offender. Yes, and it's already known that there is no overlap between the names registered at the beach during the time of the attack. Naturally, because the culprit isn't someone who entered the beach conventionally, but if they were an average person trying to swim in from the lake, or a lifeguard here wouldn't see them. You're not wrong, one of my duties is to look for anyone trying to sneak in. So in light of all that, we're left with only one route the culprit could have taken to get on the beach. The depth. I suspect our culprit is an aquatic monster indigenous to Lake Elm. If it was small and amphibious, it'd be able to approach beachgoers underwater without wave noticing. After taking every aspect of this case into my account, it's tough to imagine there being any other explanation. So it really was a monster that attacked her? That's reasoning is sound. Wait just a moment. Isn't there something important you're forgetting to answer here? Why would some monster want to tear a ghost swimsuit in the first place? It's a good point. How do you explain that? Wouldn't all of this point to, some deranged pervert or something? I admit that I haven't figured out its motive just yet. Still, the evidence we have suggests our perpetrator is a monster, and my intuition is inclined to agree. For now, let's just say this particular monster has a habit for this kind of behavior and leave it at that. But if all of this is true, then what do we do? If this truly is a result of monster attacks, then it reflects rather poorly on Michelham's management. I wish there was some way we could exterminate it once and for all. So do I, but we're talking about a monster elusive enough not to be caught in the act. I don't know how we can continue to operate the beach on good faith waiting for it to show up. Hey, I'm the victim here. There's no way I'm returning again until I know that for a fact the place is safe. Wait, but I went out there and made myself bait? What? You can't be serious, Kia. They said the monster likes to take off swimsuits, right? I'm a girl. If I play by the shore, maybe it'll come out again. It'll be fine. I have you there to protect me, Lloyd. Listen to me, Kia. There's no way I'm going to put you in that kind of danger, got it? He's right, we couldn't ask a little girl to do that. Sure, the only damage so far has been a few torn swimsuits, but who knows how bad it could get. But if the monster keeps doing this to people, it's gonna make problems for Belle, right? I want to do something to pay her back for inviting us here. I'm proud that you would think of it that way, Kia, but still. Alright, I'm not sure if this plan will work, but it's worth a shot. But you won't be the one playing decoy, Kia. We're going to have to call in some backup. Okay. Are you sure it'll be alright? This is quite a bit of risk to take on. No, not to worry. The ladies of the SS are no strangers to fighting monsters. They can handle this. The only question is which of them do you ask to play the role of bait? Ellie, Tia, and Noel should all be free to help right now. Who are you gonna call, Lloyd? Let's see. The person gets bonding points, so... Noel. I think Noel's our girl. She wouldn't stand by and let a monster put a public spot like this in danger. Good choice. Will you just find my friend on the job? Alright, I'd like to start the operation to flush out the monster immediately. Can I count the Michelin stuff to clear out the beachgoers? Yes, right away. We'll announce the temporary inspection and have the guests evacuate for a bit. Be careful out there. If you find a monster that Thomas swims, do me a favor and beat it to a pulp. Don't worry, the SS is in our case. Alright, let's go! Alright, let's begin. Warum ist da immer kurz ein Bild, wo wir nur rumstehen? Da war schon wieder ein Bild, das wo wir reingekommen sind. Alright, let's begin the operation. You know what to do, right? Play on the beach until the monster shows up. Yep, no problem. I'm counting on you. Just remember, this particular monster has a taste for the indecent. You can't be too careful. Roger that. I'm so surprised you wanted me to have you deal with the swimsuit sniffing monster. But the extra beach is a part of Crossbill too. That's whatever it takes to protect it. Good luck, Lloyd. You too, Noel. Unser Schloss steht noch. Think fast. Oh yes, with Buster. How do we have started out a monster? I'm not sure where it's staying so long. Maybe it's onto us somehow? Still gotta be out there watching, and one way or another, let's just keep... Hey! Revenge is oh so sweet. You caught me that time.